Greetings, it is I, Nerdyjojo, and I have once again arrived in this particular location. Hello, 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 everyone. How are you today? I have arrived. I am here. Hello. It's a day. I see you're talking about My Little Pony in the comments. I've only heard one of those songs, and you're right, it is a little too good. It is a little too good for the... I only heard one before. I haven't watched much My Little Pony, but I've heard one of those. Hello! Hi! Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome Patricia. Welcome Kale. How is it going today? How are you? I forgot to post the notice on Discord. I guess maybe I should go do that real quick while I'm sitting here. To the Discord. Announcement channel. Announcement channel. Going live. Going live. There's no spaces in it, but that's okay. Off topic, but the cutie Mark 8 are especially rarities part. Oh, JoJo's here. Yeah, I'm here. When did I show up? I don't know when I showed up. When did I arrive? I don't know, but I am here, and that's all that matters, is it not? Well, maybe it is. Anyways, as you probably read by the title, it's like today we're saying goodbye to 5.8. This is the last stream before 5.8 ends, and we're going on to 6.0. Yeah, it is. I don't know if I'd say it's bittersweet. I mean, I suppose it is a little bittersweet, but it has to come at one point. We cannot stay on any single patch forever. Unless there's another pandemic, in which case maybe we will stay on a single patch forever. Okay, wait, if there was, to those of you who are in the chat or watching right now, if there was another situation where we'd have an extremely long banner like Ayaka had, that very long banner that she had, I only heard telltales of rumors of it, but if we were to have a banner that would last a very, very long time, which character do you hope it would be? Which character do you hope it would be? Like, just dreaming of exactly the character you want. Yes. Or maybe they'll just do like a chronicle. Maybe they just have a chronicle banner out the entire time. Imagine that. Luma. Yeah. Actually, it's version Luma 1. Version Luma 1. Yeah. Or Luna 1. Yeah, I suppose so, but whatever it is, Luna 1. Yeah, Luma. Siege Wind or Cocoa Fish? Fair enough, fair enough. Who would I want now? Part of me wants to say Malvika, but there'd be no way they would do that. There's no way they'd let an Archon stay on the banners for that long. Not her especially. Maybe Venti, because he is not as beloved as he used to be. Poor Venti. Poor Venti. Poor Venti. One day. Anyways, yeah, no, who else would I pick? Who else would I pick to have a very long banner? They probably wouldn't give us anyone that good either, so they probably, I don't know. Probably a Sumeru character. Maybe like a really long Alhaitham banner or something. Is Alhaitham still considered really good? This is a serious question. Oh, wait, why is the gameplay not working? That's not how this is supposed to work. Where? Okay, that's not what I want. Where is the gameplay?
Let's go find some treasure.
Gameplay, gameplay, gameplay. I do not see it. Excuse me. Okay, that's the game screen. It is connected properly. Don't tell me I have to turn everything off and turn it on again. That's really inconvenient. Maybe I unplug it. Hopefully that works. Because I don't want to turn everything off and on again. I don't want to turn everything off and on again. Please work. Please work. It's still not working. Oh no. Okay. Settings, perhaps. This is really inconvenient. Okay, which setting is it? I need to remember which setting it is. Screen and video. I know there's a setting that makes it so that it can't go through the what's it called? Capture and broadcast. Maybe that's it. Captures. I should probably turn this back to the just chatting. Me no have dendro kitching. You don't have dendro kitching. What's her name? I know is gonna be like hydro kitching a little bit. Audio overlay. Video quality, that's... Why is this not working? HDMI. Enable. Okay, did that work? Ooh. Ooh, I think I just... Oh no! Guys! I think I pressed the wrong thing. Oh no. Oh. Oh. That was... Wait. We might actually not be able to. I'll have to change everything around. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Guys. Guys. I goofed. I did a big goof. Okay. So it's still not working, clearly. Okay, can I explain? Maybe you don't even want to listen to me explain. I knew there was this one thing that makes it so it doesn't appear if it is connected to the computer. And I was like, maybe that's the thing that was on. Maybe it got disabled. Because sometimes I have trouble turning it on and it gets disabled or something, but... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. I broke it. Basically, what I was saying is... I don't know. I'm gonna have... This is gonna be a pain to fix. This is gonna be a pain to fix. I don't know if I could necessarily do that on stream. I don't know if I could do that on stream is the thing, because I'm gonna need to get at the back of the PlayStation, I think, to connect it to this. With that. And the PlayStation is very hidden. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Honestly, I'm not even surprised that I did that. I'm not even surprised that I did that, actually. Well, okay, maybe I am, because I thought it was gonna fix it, but it didn't fix it. I don't know what to do now. Because I have no other device to play Genshin on. Well, I guess computer, but that would take me the time to download it, and PlayStation is out of commission until I get back there and turn the thing that I turned off back on. Because I can't see it on my screen. I can't see it on my second screen. That's the problem. That's the problem, basically. The button I turned off was the wrong button. Oh no. You don't want whatever HDR or whatever that was to be on. You want that off. And it was off. Yeah. Still think she should have faced consequences. I'm assuming you're talking about more My Little Pony, or you're talking about something else now. I don't know. What if we do a tier list of some kind instead? What if we try that? What if we do a tier list of some Genshin characters instead? At least it's on Genshin theme. What do you guys think about that? Tier. I am doing this, and instead of doing something, you know. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna let me continue without supporting. Oh, okay, it does let me use my ad maker, or my ad thing. I should probably read chat. Rate all Mega Pokemon. Oh, sure, okay. So, if we want to rate all Mega Pokemon, we can do that too. Let's start with maybe a Genshin one. That's also assuming that categories, or maybe I want to go Genshin Impact. Search that up. 1.0 Genshin Impact, 6 Fatui characters in all. So this one should give us a pretty good... Okay. This gives us a pretty good, list of characters. It's even got the shades that we know of. Or, I guess it's not the shades that we know of, because there's only 4 shades, is there not? Okay, now we just need to make sure that, okay. Chrome. Okay. And then we make that bigger. So that, we can do the tier list. Make sure that the source is under the VTuber model and everything else that's important. Why, yay, 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 yay. Changing the order. Okay. Okay, wait, that's way too big. That's way too big. Does it work now? Oh no, it's just coming out to a bunch of colors. It's way too big. Da, 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 da. I am struggling a lot, guys. Why does it keep going? I didn't realize it got that big. Might be better just to start with an entirely new source. Yeah, we're just gonna window capture. Start with a new source, select window this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Here we go. Okay. Okay, where is that source? At the very top, where it does not need to be. Here we go. Okay, dokie. So where do we start? Also, I played Stardew Valley. I really like Elliot. His hair is gorgeous. I'm an Alex type of guy. Yeah. Fair enough. I was interested in him too, but I love myself a guy with ludicrous locks. I think the first time I played Stardew Valley, I made a joke saying that he spends his entire budget on hair care. Anyway, so this also got all the character skins as well. So any character with a skin. Okay. I was thinking about doing this one tier list idea. This one tier list idea. His glasses. Looks good in glasses. Please. Glasses. And you're not allowed to have glasses. You're not allowed. It's a goofy idea. Any other better ideas for that? Any other ideas for tier lists? Ones like has glasses and everything would be interesting in my opinion. In my very humble opinion, you know. Because I definitely 100% know, and I am very, very sure of this. But fancy person, maybe monocle tier. Monocle tier. Monocle. Yeah. Very good. Now the thing is, I'm just gonna probably put everyone into needs glasses. Let's be real. Everyone's gonna go into knee glasses. Make a tier above that has glasses that just says Ning Wong. Okay, Ning Gong. Okay. Let's just plop that tier up to the top. Because as we know, she deserves it anyways. There we go. Ning Wong and Ning Wong. I think, is this a birthday art tier list or no? I don't think it has every character. It's just the skins. Okay. Okay. You guys are not allowed to have glasses, and my opinion on this is because the traveler gets into a lot of trouble and they're gonna break the glasses. So they're not allowed to have them. Paimon. I think Paimon would look cute in glasses. Oh wait, no, not please glasses. Not allowed, not allowed. Paimon, I think Paimon needs a monocle. I think Paimon needs a monocle. Or maybe she's not allowed to have them, actually. She's not allowed to have them. No glasses for Paimon because she'll break them. Amber, well, technically no, but has glasses because she counts. Kaya would look good in glasses. We cannot deny this. I think he would look good in glasses. Lisa also is gonna look good in glasses. Barbara, glasses please. She's Hydro, absolutely. That's a Razor. Not allowed to have glasses. Razor is not allowed to have glasses. Zhangling. Would Zhangling be allowed to have glasses? I mean, she spends a lot of time cooking. Yes, you can have glasses. She's allowed to have glasses. Beto, not allowed to have glasses. I'm surprised Lisa doesn't have reading glasses. I know! She doesn't have glasses. She's a librarian. That is like the thing that you're supposed to have as a librarian is a pair of glasses. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Singcho, because he's Hydro, he definitely needs glasses. Fischl. Honestly, Fischl would be kind of extra, and she would definitely have a monocle. She would definitely have a monocle. Fischl would have a monocle for sure. Just think about it. What's the dramatic kid going to do? Are they going to get glasses or are they going to get a monocle? They're definitely going to get a monocle. 100%. Bennett's skin doesn't have glasses. Honestly, Bennett probably shouldn't have glasses because he's gonna break it. But I want to see his skin more often, so we need him to have glasses, please. Glasses, please. Okay. Noelle. I think she'd look good in glasses. Same with Singchu. Yes. He. I mean, honestly, there's a part of me that says Singcho needs a monocle. His normal skin can have glasses. His this skin can have what's it called? Monocle. Also, welcome, Gagamaru. Now, I'm sure you might be surprised at what's going on. I broke my game, basically. I broke my game. Yeah, just in case you are wondering what is going on, why I'm doing a tier list and not playing Genshin. It is in fact because I broke the game. It's not broken. I did a thing. I did something very stupid. I don't want to explain it. Hi. Anyways, also I did see the fun fact. Miko has reading glasses. Yeah. What? Are you surprised? Yeah, no. I just turned off a setting on my PlayStation 5 that I realized that maybe I shouldn't have turned it off. I thought that it turned off, which is why the game wasn't appearing on this screen. You can play ZZZ. I cannot, because that's also on the PlayStation. It's not just Genshin, it's the entire PlayStation. It's the entire PlayStation that I messed up. Yeah. So, as much as I was considering it this morning when I was making the thumbnail, I was like, I don't know what I would do in ZZZ right now, so. No, I don't. I think JoJo can play any game on her play. No, I don't think JoJo can play. Yes. No games on the PlayStation, sadly. Which is basically all of them. Hey, oh, welcome, Jackie. Welcome. We're doing a tier list of glasses. I guess you guys can't see the monocle tier. We'll just move this further over this way. There we go. Now you can see the monocle tier and actually read that it's all these tiers for sure. We'll see how long that lasts. Yes. I broke my PlayStation. Well, not broke, but I did a silly thing. Okay, maybe I should... What if I make like a note that says, oh, thing happened. No game. Broke PlayStation. I don't think I need to do that. I think when anyone asks, I'll just tell them it's like, yeah, I broke the PlayStation because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, anyways, back to the glasses tier list. Chong-Yoon. Now, where does Chong-Yoon, Chong-Yoon would look good in glass. I think he'd look cute in glasses, to be honest. Sucrose has glasses. Jean. She would look good in glasses. She would look very good in glasses. And then this one, her skin needs a pair of sunglasses because it's so summery. It is so summery and beautiful. And then also, I should say that pretty much everyone is going into one of the glasses categories. I need everyone to have glasses, and I need Diluc to have a monocle. I think he would look good in a monocle, okay? We don't need more pyro on my Only Glasses account, but he would look good in a monocle. I once wanted to main Chongyun, but his cons weren't wouldn't arrive. Yeah. Yeah. I never wanted to main anyone except for Ningguang. I think I've said this a couple times in the past that I had been paying attention to the game for a while before I even wait, where was I going? Where was I going with this? Oh geez. Okay. Okay. Me trying to talk. Me trying to make any conversation that makes sense. Anyways. Right. I had been paying attention to the game for a while before I had even started playing the game. I was kind of waiting for it to come out on Switch, and I saw Ningguang. And I watched a couple build guides for Ningguang before I even played the game. And I was like, that's my main. That's my main right there. That is my girl. And you know what happened when I started playing the game? She was the first character I pulled. Like, I pulled on Noelle's banner, and usually, you know, the first character you get on that is Noelle. But you know what? Who showed up first? Ningguang. Ningguang showed up first. I've told this story a couple times, I'm sure, but that is what happened, and it was great. Not Switch Edition, yeah. I gave up on the Switch Edition when I saw Hazo. I started the game for Hazo, and then I got Ningguang. I still got the Hazo, though, also. Second Diluc, the costume Diluc. I think the glasses would be too much on the costume Diluc or Diluc's skin, so he doesn't get glasses. Chi-Chi. What does Chi-Chi get? Does Chi-Chi get glasses? For some reason, I feel like not allowed because she's gonna forget where she put them and lose them. She's gonna lose the glasses. She's not allowed to have the glasses. She's gonna lose them. I wish they'd buff Ningguang. I agree. I wish they'd buff Ningguang as well. I mean, she got a pretty big buff when they released Navia with that artifact set. Like, that does really good on her. I'm gonna say that. It does really good on her. Yeah. I even did a video on it. You know, because I'm a certified Ningguang main. I wanted to know because there were a lot of guides out there that were like, is this set good on her? And they're like, maybe not. And I was like, there's no way that that set isn't good on her. There's no way the set is not good on her. And I remember when I released the video, a lot of the comments that I got were comments saying, it's like, I am so glad someone actually took the proper time to actually test this. Because at the time, a lot of people just kind of writ the artifact set off. But I probably spent like 3 to 4 months on that video. In that domain. All of my resin. Whole bunch of resin that I had saved up. Used it all in that domain. I could not get to the same crit ratio that I had. My goal was to get to something similar for a relatively fair testing, but even when I was lacking almost 20% crit damage from where she was at, she hit so much more. She hit so much more. Like a ton. Well, okay, it was probably like 10 to 20k, but it was still a huge buff for her, really. Anyways, that is what I have to say. Also, change not allowed to would blue. Okay, actually, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Would lose slash break. Would lose slash break. Well, I might help if I spell break right. That doesn't look right either. Spelling with JoJo. Break. There we go. It only took like 3 tries. Also, JoJo, do any standard characters have glasses? No, no standard characters have glasses. And I saw your message about Dia, but I was very distracted at the time. Dia might get a skin in Nokai. I mean, that is a distinctive possibility, but if we're just talking about oh geez, where was I going with that? If we're just worrying about, you know, getting the characters so that I can get a skin on them, I do have Dia on the account already, so I do not know. You know who else has glasses? Personnel? Or I think I know who you're talking about, but I cannot I cannot pronounce that. Yeah. That would be nice. That'd be nice. More glasses are always welcome. Sorry, I have to cough. He looks like he belongs in The Hobbit. Yeah, a little bit, but you know, I don't think they'd make a funny looking character like him, if he's the one I'm thinking about, which I think he is. Or maybe not. Get DSC 1 on it then. It's great if you want to do any damage. Okay, wait, DSC 1 is good then? I did not know that, so I'll believe you. Anyways, we will worry about that later. We will worry about that later. Also, Mona. Mona, what glasses would she have? I mean, please glasses because she's Hydro. Please glasses because she's Hydro. Ka-ching. She would look good in glasses. I wouldn't be surprised if she needed them. And her nightwear or her fancy skin also would look very good in glasses. Okay, Venti. He'd probably lose them or break them. He'd end up in a drunken stupor somewhere, and then he would lose and or break them. Okay, this tier list is gonna get really, really filled, I guess. Oh no. Okay, Klee. That's another will probably end up breaking them. She'll break them. She'll accidentally put it down to go flish blasting or something. Then again, if she needs them to see, they're probably not coming off of her face. I need to consider the fact that, you know, glasses are something you do wear on your face, and she probably will not be fish blasting with her face, at least, so maybe. No, I feel like she'd still probably lose and or break. DSC 1 increases the HP scaling on her skill by 3.6% of her HP scaling on burst by 6, while giving her 20% more HP. I see. Well, we will certainly consider this as an option. For future reference. Anyways, Diona would, this doesn't have glasses. Would she look good in glasses, or would she have a monocle? Would she lose or break them? I don't know if the characters that we have truly justify all the possible glasses outcomes, though. I'm not sure if the glasses will truly be fully justified. Monocle. Diona gets a monocle. I do like that headcanon a little bit. You know, a fancy smancy monocle for a little cat girl. Might be kind of fun. Okay, Child. Child is a bit of a situation now. I should say please glasses because he's Hydro. Pretty much every Hydro character is probably going to end up in please glasses. But there's a part of me that says that he would just straight up lose and or break them. He would just lose or break them, let's be real. He would. He would. Xinyan. She would look good in glasses. She would look good in glasses. What can I say? Zhongli also would look good in glasses. Albedo, look good in glasses. I do. The child would break his fighting manically. Yeah, I know. And then he wouldn't even, like, care. Like, if he actually had to wear those glasses to see, he'd be like, this is not going to stop me. I can beat you up without them. And then he would proceed to beat you up without them. Can't confirm that. Are we talking about child or are we talking about Xinyan now? I mean, either way. But there's a part of me that also wants to put Albedo into monocle. I think Zhongli would have a monocle. I think there's official art with him wearing one. Okay, you know what? I can get behind that. The Geo Bros, or I guess they're not Geo Bros, but the Geomans, wearing monocles. Except for Ito. He is going straight into would lose and or break. He is going straight into lose or break. Ganyu? She would look good in glasses. I think Ganyu would look good in glasses. Zhao? He has no need for these human things called glasses. No need for them. He would not have them. He would not have them, I don't think. Do you think Zhao would actually lose or break them? He might lose or break them. I think I kind of want to add another category. I want to add another category. Add row below. Okay. Has them, doesn't wear them. Or doesn't wear. Doesn't wear them. I am moving a couple characters into doesn't wear them. Honestly, there's a part of me that's like, would Venti be the type to just not wear his glasses either? Instead of losing and or breaking them, he just doesn't wear them. When it's the update, this coming Tuesday. I don't know what day that is. I think it's the 9th. It will start updating on the 9th. That's Tuesday my time. OMG, I'm the new tier. OMG. You are the new tier. Congratulations on being added to the new tier, Kale. You are in that tier by what's it? The tier list does have some of the no Kai characters. It's also got Dainsliff and actually it has all of the announced ones, or the ones that we have seen so far. Also, these guys, both of these guys have glasses. I feel like if any of them were going to be playable, this guy would be most likely to be playable. I don't think they'd make this guy playable. Can you actually see what I'm even pointing at, though? Okay, yeah, you can. You can see what I'm pointing at. I don't know. I don't even know which one's which, but the one with the big pointy nose is probably not going to be playable because, let's be real, pretty much all the characters that they have ever added to this game are what they would be called conventionally attractive. Where these two, or where this guy, he's got quite the schnoz. Now, some people might be like, yes, but I don't think the game developers are gonna try to sell him on the banners. Well, maybe. I want Nefer to wear glasses. Yeah, I think she would look good in glasses as well. Anyways, we should move back on to the tier list. Back up to the tier list because we got Hu Tao, who Hu Tao in this skin, in her main normal skin, would not wear the glasses. Hu Tao in her actual skin has glasses. Usually the skins are stuck together, but in this case they are being separated. I mean, I guess I separated Deluxe and Xingqiu's as well, so. What about the children? Wait, what children are we talking about? Because they're all children? Or some of them are children? We won't worry about that. We won't worry about that. Rosaria. I feel like Rosaria wouldn't wear the glasses even if she had to. Well, then again, not wearing her glasses in the case if she needed glasses, she would make it very hard for her to do her business. So she would look good in glasses. Yeah. That's what we're going with. Okay, Yanfei. Yanfei is a lawyer. She absolutely needs glasses. Glasses, please. Glasses, please. Give me a pair of Yanfei glasses for Lantern Rite, please. I refuse to wear my glasses. They hella irritate my nose. That's fair, that's fair. One thing that I was never prepared for when I started wearing glasses. One thing I was never prepared for. One thing that no one ever tells you about glasses is that they leave a little dent on the side of your head where they sit. I never noticed that until one day I was feeling behind my ear just for fun, and I was like, wait, that doesn't seem right. Shouldn't it not be indented there? And I was like, oh my god, did the glasses do that? It was about the size of the glasses, and I was like, oh, the glasses did it. Anyways, yeah, so, and then it also does that on the bridge of your nose, is it leaves a little red spot on the bridge of your nose. I mean, maybe it's just because the glasses are, you know, not properly set to my face, perhaps? But either way, I feel like Yanfei without glasses is a slip. Yeah, exactly. She needs the glasses. Like, what were they thinking? Actually, you know what? Glasses, please, for, Lisa. Kaya looks good in glasses. Liska. Why did I call her Liska? That was my old dog. Man, I miss Liska, clearly. Glasses, please, for Lisa. Or please, glasses for Lisa. Eula is a dancer and would probably lose her glasses. I'd have to agree with you on that. She'd probably lose her glasses either dancing or while seeking vengeance on someone. There's also a part of me that says she just wouldn't wear them, but being a captain, she probably definitely has to wear them, or she's gonna lose. I was gonna say she's gonna lose them, but she did lose them. She did lose and or break. Kazuha. He would look good in glasses. That's a man that would look good in a pair of glasses. He would look good in a pair of glasses. I would simp for the man in glasses if it was Kazuha. Absolutely. He would look good in glasses. Ayaka. I think her main skin. Doesn't wear them. Okay, wait. I should fix this. Has them. Doesn't wear them. Because saying doesn't wear them, that could also imply that, you know, they don't need them at all. But no, we're going with, everyone needs glasses in this world. Everyone needs them. Everyone has to have a pair of glasses. Because we need the glasses, you know? She doesn't wear them because she doesn't want to wear them. She's blind without them but does not care. And then her skin, that needs a monocle. I think not Yanfei. Ayaka's skin needs a monocle. Um, I'm very eepy, so I'm probably gonna leave. Have fun, y'all. Thank you for coming out and visiting, Kale. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the tier list. And I know it's not exactly what you came here for, though. I don't think this is exactly what anyone came here for, though, to be honest. I am a little upset with myself that I managed to break it as I did. This is why I can't have nice things. Because I break them. Anyways, Sayu would break and or lose. She'd forget to take them off her face while she's sleeping, and then she'd probably break them while she's sleeping, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing. Yoimiya? Yoimiya gives me doesn't wear her glasses energy, to be honest. I don't think she would wear her glasses if she had them. Well, then maybe actually I changed my mind. Like, she's definitely gonna need them to see what she's doing. Like, making fireworks is a very precision craft. Like, if she needed the glasses, she would wear them. I'd lose her break. She would have them. She would use them. But, you know, she would put them down for a second to, like, rest her eyes. And, like, yeah, you know? And then she would forget she took them off. And she'd be like, oh, where are they now? Maybe you can stream Genshin on Tuesday. Well, it's going to be up great or off on Tuesday. Unless I start stream much earlier. Official reads a lot. She probably doesn't wear glasses but has them. Yeah. I mean, she's in the monocle. She's in the monocle category. And I think that was at least mostly because that just seems like such a dramatic thing to do, you know, to show off, I suppose. Like, she doesn't need the, what's it called? The eye patch. I don't think she needs the eye patch. I mean, clearly she doesn't because it's on one side in her skin and on the other in her normal costume. So she doesn't need the eye patch. She doesn't have to have it there. So clearly she just does it for the effect. And if the effect said, or if the novel said wear a monocle, she would be like, yes, Princess Fischl oh geez, how does the rest of that go? Prinzessin de Eva Ertelang or whatever must wear this monocle to look beautiful, or be a monocle girly, and I will not be convinced otherwise. Moving on to Aloy, absolutely lose and or break the glasses. Lose and or break the glasses. Well, there's a part of me that's like, maybe not. You know, we're sticking with the gut feeling. We're sticking with the gut feeling. Gujo Sara, I feel like as an archer, she has to wear them. I think she'd look good in glasses, actually. I think she'd look good in glasses. She would look good in those. Raiden Shogun. Next up is the Raiden Shogun, who absolutely lose or break them. Yeah. I don't think she's gonna be keeping them on her face very long. She's gonna lose or break them. Kokomi, glasses. Please, please, glasses. Because she's Hydro, and anyone who's Hydro is automatically going there. Toma would look good in glasses. Would absolutely look good in glasses. I could simp for a Toma wearing glasses. Goro, on the other hand. What would Goro have? Well, I know Ito is going to lose and or break his. So I saw Ito sitting beside Goro, and I was like, it's fine, it's fine. We'll put Ito exactly where that is. Wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. Goro, on the other hand, as an archer, he would also have to wear it. I don't think he's gonna lose end or break him though. I don't know if I think he looks good in glasses either. Yoonjin has them but doesn't wear them. There's a part of me that just doesn't feel like she would wear glasses if she needed them. Like, she might wear them when she's trying to learn an opera. Like, she might wear them in that. Like, during rehearsals or when she's trying to learn the music off the sheet music or whatever. But when it gets to the point of her, any other time, I don't think she would wear them, actually. I don't think she would wear them. If she wasn't sitting there actually trying to do something where she had to read or something, I don't think she would be wearing them. Shenhe. I think Shenhe would look good in glasses. I think she would look good in glasses. Miko, glasses, please. Technically, I suppose she does have them, but she doesn't count on the account, so only characters that count on the account will end up in the has glasses category, sadly. Miko, but you can have please glasses, so hopefully she'll get a skin that has glasses. Ayato, automatic into please glasses because he is Hydro and I desperately need Hydro on the account. I desperately need Hydro on that account. Honestly, having just any DPS that isn't Pyro would also be very good. We have one DPS that isn't a Pyro character or Dendro character. And it's Navia. Only one. It's kind of sad, actually. Yelan, also automatic into please glasses. I'm gonna put her skin into would look good in glasses, though. Yeah. Kooky. Ooh, Kooky. Where does Kooky go? Has them, doesn't wear them. Having glasses and wearing a mask at the same time can be a bit of a pain. I should know. Because your glasses will fog up. She has them, she needs them. She doesn't wear them, though. She doesn't wear them. Because her mask is going to fog up the glasses. And that is not a good. That is not a very good. Shikanoin Hazo, the guy I started playing this game for. He would look good in glasses. I don't care what anyone has to say about that. I think he would look good, really, really good in glasses. I think he would rock a pair of glasses and ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. Ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. Okay, who we looking at? Kale would look good in glasses. Tainari, please glasses. Dory has glasses. Candace, automatic Hydro into please glasses. This just keeps going. Okay, Sino. Why do I do you think it would be easier to make stupid jokes or silly dad jokes about a glasses or monocle? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Would it be easier to make? Because I think if he had to have them, he would wear them for the simple fact that he's got to do all the General Matahara, whatever his title is, stuff, and I think that is going to be a lot of tracking people down and being able to see things is kind of important. Jojo, are you pulling Flynn's banner if there's a Dory there? I mean, I will pull on either banner. Have the banners been announced yet? Because that was one thing I was going to check when I, got into the game. when I started playing the game. I was gonna be like, let's see if the banners had been announced, what characters are on the banners. If there is a Dory there, Mahamatra, there we go, Mahamatra. If there is a Dory there, then I should absolutely consider pulling on the banner, yes. Do I necessarily think that's the best option? I don't know. Sumeru banner would have a raised chance of getting Dory on it, though, wouldn't it? If we think about it. Dory would also... Dory isn't on first half. Okay. Well, that gives me more time to save up, I guess. So they have announced it? What are the 4 stars on the rate up? What are the 4 stars on the rate up if they announced? Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, geez, where was I going? What? I completely forgot my train of thought. Because there was something I was going to say. Yeah, right. Sumeru Chronicle would have a raised chance of Dory. Like, how many 4 stars are actually in Sumeru? Okay, wait. We're at the Sumeru part right now, so I should be able to count. Okay, so Layla's 4-star. What's her name? Farazan. Kaveh is 4-star. And then Dory was a 4-star. And then, of course, there's weapons. So I wonder if Sumeru Chronicle would actually be the better option. I wonder. Because I'm literally at a guarantee right now on the banner. So no matter which character I pick, I would be getting, or which banner I pick, I'd be getting a guarantee of whatever 5-star is on that banner. So if it's a, if it happens to be, you know, Flynn's, or it happens to be Yelan, because I think those 2 are in the second half, correct? That is going to be, whichever one I pick is a guarantee. Which would be a little sad to waste my guarantee on that. I don't know. Maybe it's because the anniversary rewards are coming out. Maybe I can try a little bit on the Sumeru banner or the Sumeru Chronicle and like do a couple polls on Sumeru Chronicle just to see if I can get it. And like pick one of the weapons that I think would actually be pretty good instead of a character. Wait till second half is announced to see if Dory is there. Pull on Sumeru Chronicle till you have 3 10 pulls left. Then see if you have Dory. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me... That went in one eye and out my ears because I could not... I did not collect any of that. Okay, wait until second half is announced. Fair enough. So a couple days before to see if Dory is there. Pull on Sumeru Chronicle till you have 3 10 pulls left. Then see if you have a Dory. Okay, wait. Pull on Chronicle till I have 3 10 pulls worth of Primo Gems left? Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? Because I don't think I even have 3 10 pulls worth right now on the account. To be completely honest with you. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we're doing. Yep. I never said I was good at my job, you see. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Like, I can be patient. I'll probably actually go and look properly into the 4 stars that are available and see, kind of calculate what my odds are looking like for a Dory before I pull. Yeah. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet, but we won't worry about that too much. Okay, I'm just gonna... Has them, doesn't wear them. Nilu automatically into has glasses would look good in, or glasses please, because she's Hydro. Nahida monocle. I was gonna say looks good in glasses, but I think she would wear a monocle. The best weapon on Sumeru Chronicles are Amazing Claymore. That is great for Navia. We have Tainari Bow, which is Amber's best in slot, and Sino's weapon, which is great for Emily. Okay. That's a good question on which one I go for. We have a 5-star bow that I will put on Amber soon. It's it's Ganyu's signature, which I don't think is a bad option. I don't think it is a bad option on her. So I might go for the Claymore in that case, I think, maybe. Because Emily has a reasonably okay weapon as well. Where Navia, we're just kind of coping with the ones that we have. I don't know. Well, whatever it is. Last time we pulled on the weapon banner, we got Amber's bow. Hear me out. Make DPS Dory and pull Dia's weapon for her. I mean, if we pull a Dory and we pull Dia's weapon, then Navia and Dory can share it as needed. Sherry. Navia and Dory can share it as needed, not Sherry. Did I? I think I said Sherry, didn't I? Layla, I'm gonna go. Glasses, please. I love Layla. I think she would look good in glasses. But I'm gonna say glasses, please, because I really want her on the account. Farazan would look good in glasses. Wanderer, he wouldn't wear them. He wouldn't wear them. Let's be real. He'd have them and he wouldn't wear them. No, I don't need these pieces of plastic or metal strapped to my face. Well, I guess it's also glass. Plastic, metal, and glass strapped to my face. I don't need them. And he would rip them off. And he wouldn't be able to see anything. And he'd go stomping out of the optometrist. And he like kick the door down as he leaves. And he like flies away. But he flies into a tree branch because he can't see. And the optometrist is watching from the door. And they're like, should we go pick him up? And the secretary's like, nah. That's my headcanon. That's what's happening with Wanderer. Yao Yao. Yao Yao's very responsible. She gets glasses, please. I'll hate them. Would look good in glasses. I'm not gonna lie. I think he'd look good in glasses. Once the weirdos that threw stuff on what? But you had backups. You had backup glasses. Yeah. That reminds me of a scene from Blue Exorcist. So I don't know. You guys might not know much about it, but anyways, there's Yukio wears glasses, Rin does not. Yukio and Rin were arguing. Rin decides to like fling his glasses up into the air. The glasses fling up, hit the ceiling, break, and land back on Ukio's head. Or not Ukio, Yukio. Yukio's head. And Rin's like, ha 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 ha, they landed perfectly on your head. You know, after he had broken the glasses. And Yukio just takes the glasses off, opens the drawer in front of him, and there's like 10 to 20 more pairs of glasses sitting in that drawer, all nicely lined up perfectly. And he just picks one up and puts it on. And I think he says something like, Rin, you're very immature. Something along those lines. Anyways, Dia... you know what? Because you think there might be a Dia skin, perchance, Dia glasses, please. Glasses, please. In fact, I will put you at the top of glasses, please, because it'd just be nice to, you know, have a standard character that has glasses. Whatever I think of them, I get angry. I just tell myself they're the worst situation imaginable, and smile creeps onto my face. They're in the... I mean, whatever gets you through the day in the end. Mika. I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks Mika would just lose his. He would lose or break his. He gives that vibe. He gives that vibe that he would lose and or break him for some reason. Kaveh would look good in glasses. Baiju, we need to. He ended up there, but he actually has glasses. This is getting too tall. This is getting too tall. Carrara would lose and or break. Absolutely. Lynette, my Diaz burst can do reasonable damage. It's level 13 and buffed, but still. I mean, that's fair. I mean, in the end, I do think that when it comes to this game, you should be playing with the characters that you want to play with. Lynette, please, glasses. Linny, would look good in glasses. Fremine, well, there's a part of me that says that, he technically counts because everyone is like, scuba helmet is, niche glasses. Fun fact, Dory's eye color is the same color as Mora. That's interesting. Nouvelette, please, glasses. Please, glasses on Nouvelette. We need them. Oh, geez, this just keeps going. What time is it anyways? 7:21. Also, I got a text message from my mom saying there's a chance of thunder and lightning tonight. And raining tomorrow. Yay. Worsley would look good in glasses. Can you make a tier in the bottom that says Nouvelette? I suppose we can. I suppose we can add that. Add row below. I'm not 100% how to pronounce say his name though. Nuvi. Where did I put him? Oh, looks good. Glasses, please. There we go. Nuvi. Now, technically, she should be in the, Charlotte should be in the, has glasses category because she counts on the account. But what can I say? This category was literally made for her. Wait, why? Thanks. I don't like him at all. I see. So you're basically saying it's no Nouvelette. No Nouvelette at all. I mean, I guess it's live your best life. Live your best life. And if your best life is as a Nouvelette hater, then so be it. So be it. Okay, Farina. Glasses, please, even though she's not gonna get them because she's an Archon and they're not giving Archon skins, which is very sad. Navia belongs in the glasses category. Chevreuse. Chevreuse would be... has them, but... no, she would definitely wear them. She would definitely wear them. If she had glasses, she would wear them for the simple fact that she needs to see what's going on. Actually, since she has an eye patch on, she's gonna be in monocle. She's gonna be in monocle because she has an eye patch on. So she won't need a pair of glasses because she's got the eye patch there and the monocle over here. That would be a little too much on someone's face, don't you think? Like imagine this, which there is probably somebody like this with an eye patch on one eye, but their eyes also really suck and they can't see anything, so they have a monocle on the other one. Good news. I now feel nothing about ether except for darn scene of the Natlin AQ. The dance was very ugly. Think about nothing about ether except for the I see. Hmm. He is a bit of a goofy guy, isn't he? Sorry, coughing. Death is upon I. Okay, Gaming would lose or break him. Gaming, he's gonna be doing his little lion dance thing, and then he's gonna drop them, but he's not gonna realize it until he's stepped on them. But he won't let that stop him, because I don't imagine he can see very well in that big lion head anyway, so he won't let it stop him until the end of the show, and he's like, oh man, I can't see nothing. Yep, that's what happening. Shen Yun, we bring her back up here to has glasses. Shiori, I'm not putting her there. I'm putting her in looks good in glasses, because I think she would look good in glasses. I don't know, it's not like the Traveler has any personality to begin with. Yeah, I mean, they're supposed to just be really easy for you, the player, to put yourself in the shoes of, and not giving them any particular personality is probably one of the easiest ways to do that. You know, the silent protagonist character who only talks through dialogue options. Arlecchino definitely looks good in glasses. 100%. Chiori did wear glasses on the Tevat fashion art show. Yeah. But she needs them in the, like, in a skin. She needs a Chiori skin with glasses on them. I totally get it. Totally get it. But also, welcome, Impossible Carl. Welcome. How's it going? Yeah. She looks good. She would look good in glasses, and she would definitely need them. But we need them on a skin. We need a glasses skin. Yes, please. Actually, you know what? Yeah, please, glasses. I don't see why they don't just make them a brick. At least make them somewhat entertaining. Yeah, fair enough. Make them a brick or make them entertaining. I'm here for the glasses propaganda. Let's go. That's good, because I can't play Genshin today. Sethos, I feel like he would lose or break him. I feel like him and Gaming are gonna be in the same kind of situation, except he's not gonna be dancing while doing that. He's gonna be doing something else, and then he's not gonna realize that he dropped them and they fell off his face or whatever, and then he stepped on them until it's too late. He's not gonna notice it until it's too late. That's what I believe. He drops them and it's game over. Poor guy. Chlorine? There's a part of me that wants to say Chlorine would wear a monocle. I don't know. She just gives that kind of dramatic energy. Now, I can't see the picture very well, but I think she would. I think she would wear a monocle. I think she gives me monocle vibes, and I don't know why, but I'm living with that. Siegewin automatically goes into please glasses because she is Hydro. And we need Hydro. Emily already has glasses, but we need to bring her up to the has glasses category. Kirara. Wait, no, that's not. Kachina. I think this is another situation of she would lose them. She would break and or lose them. I think she's in that boat, sadly. She would drop them and they would go pop, and then run over them with her turbo twirly. Emily, my beloved, I agree. We love Emily on this channel. We love her. Oh geez. Mualani has them, doesn't wear them. She has a pair of sunglasses. She doesn't wear them. She has a pair of normal glasses as well. Also doesn't wear them. Kanish also doesn't wear his glasses. That is why Ahau becomes a pair of glasses. That is why he becomes a pair of glasses. He's like, Kanish, wear your glasses. Secret headcanon unlocked. I cashed for Emily for her just because glasses. Honestly, fair. Absolutely fair. Shalonen. Shalonen would look good in glasses. We need to bring her to the glass. Actually, you know what? We're keeping her in glasses, please, because I accidentally got Shalonen on the Only Glasses account, and if she got a pair of sunglasses, I could use her. And you know what? I'm gonna move Kazuha to that category too for basically the same reason, because I accidentally got him, and if he had a skin with glasses on it, that would be great. Auroron. Has them, doesn't wear them. I don't think he would wear his glasses if he did have them. About sad things, I recently saw art of a Gallade with gender dysphoria because she never became the Gardevoir and now is very sad. That is very sad. That poor Gallade. That poor Gallade. That is a shame. That is a shame. There's nothing they could do because Pokemon, when they evolve, they can't go back. Terrible. Okay. As much as I want to go on to that, we got Chaska. What's Chaska? Loser break. She would drop him from the... She would drop him from her flying gun thing. She would just be flying around, and then all of a sudden she looks down and they fall loose, and then they fall to the ground. And she's like, I should probably chase them, but I can't see. I should probably go try to find them, but I can't see. So she'd lose or break them. Malvika, we already know where she's going. Come on, let's go up to the top. Up to the top. Has glasses already. Seat Lolly. Has them, doesn't wear them. She wouldn't wear them because she's old. I'm too old for glasses. Probably not. She is in denial that she's old. In denial that she needs them. Yanlan. I don't remember what her name is, to be completely honest. I think she would look good in glasses, though. I think she would look good in a pair of glasses. I'm starting to have trouble with names. What tier will you do after this one? You did suggest Mega Pokemon, so I'll see if I can find one that's pre-made. I'll see if I can find a pre-made Mega Pokemon one, because I do like Pokemon. I do like Pokemon. I wish that Solly had glasses too. Yeah, actually. She would look... Please, glasses. You can sway my opinion. Miyazuki. She would look good in glasses. I like that Farazan and Sitlolly aren't scared to age. They seem more eager than anything. Okay, wait. That is a fair point. I think that Farazan just likes the idea of everyone having to respect her because now she's really old. I am 100 some years old now. Respect your elders. I am your senior by 100 years. So respect me. Yeah. She used being old as bragging rights. Fair enough. Fair enough. She does. I can't really complain. Like, when you add her to the team, one of the things you can say is, like, I suppose I can hang out with you kiddos or something. And, I think there's something about elder as well. I think she says elder or whatever. Eon-san would lose and or break the glasses. She'd be working out. She'd break them. I think the same thing goes with, oh geez. Faressa. Wait. I'm second guessing a lot of their names right now. I'm freaking out. Because I don't know exactly all of their names. Honestly, I like Mega Victorbell since it's the one that only Mega that actually warrants the team evolution. The term evolution is equally unique compared to Bellsprout awkward forgivable middle stage of Victorbell. What did you say? I'm old now, so every other thing escapes my ears. Try calling me Madame Farazan and see if I can pick up on that. Yeah. Veressa is her name, yeah. Farazan lives for it, honestly. You're right. She does live for the fact that she's old. I feel like that's just the fact that, she gets to brag about being super old and have all the old people privileges while she's actually still quite young. Because, of course, she didn't age a day in those 100 years. She didn't age a day in those 100 years. She went in one way and she came out the same way. But, like, 100 years later. Like, she didn't age in that sense. So she gets to have all the I'm really old now privileges without having to worry about, you know, actually being old. There's probably also something to be said that it was probably quite the shock for her in the end, for Farazan. Because she went in there one day, she came back, everything she knew was gone. She'd have a lot of mourning to do. Like, everyone she knew and loved and cared about at the time is gone. Probably. She's just waiting for the wrinkles. She actually does like it when people say she looks young. Doesn't. Oh, she doesn't like it when people say she looks young. Yeah, I suppose maybe. So she really is just all about that age. I mean, if she gets really good at makeup, she can give herself a couple years, honestly. She gets really good at that, she could give herself a couple years. Probably. I don't actually know how makeup works. That Hollywood effect makeup, they probably don't have that into that. Aoife... like, he would not lose or break him. I'm putting him in looks good in glasses, actually. What's her name? Scaffier? I think she's going into... Also looks good with glasses. Because I think she would look good in glasses. Dahlia. Dahlia. Has them, doesn't wear them. I don't think he would wear them. Then again, he's also reading a lot of religious scriptures, I suppose, as being part of the church. So actually, he's Hydro, so automatically into Hydro. Do you think you can turn Aoife's gun into that your catalyst of choice? Yeah, I did. I saw that. I saw that on a YouTube short. I don't remember which channel it was. It was probably like the Jonathan or something. That guy's channel. It's probably his channel. Because he does a lot of that. His community's like, hey, did you know a thing? Did you know you could break a thing by doing a thing? And he's just sitting there like, yeah, show me. Tell me how to do it. And then he sits there and he does it. And he's like, or it might have been the other one. Oh, it might have been the French girl as well. I don't know what her name is. But I know she's French. Skirk, Haslam doesn't wear them. I don't think she would wear them. Skirk has, like, regenerative abilities. So if her eyes stopped working one day, she would probably regenerate them. Because from my understanding, if I understand this correctly, she, what's it called? Oh, man. She did a thing and she broke and yeah. Anyways, we're starting to run out of time. Just a little bit. I block Genshin TikToks. They annoy me to an unreasonable degree. Did you? I mean, I suppose I can understand why. But it does seem a little weird. Considering you put up with me playing Genshin. And you're like, but on TikTok, absolutely not. TikTok's no. Genshin is a no on TikTok, but anywhere else? Yeah. I don't know. Haslam doesn't wear them because she wouldn't need them. She's a robot. I know. Automatically into glasses, please. Because she's Hydro. And free. Luma. I don't kind of think that she wouldn't even wear them. Oh my god, you guys didn't hear that. I just heard Ace bark upstairs, but it was only like a half bark. It was like, oh. And he stopped. Oh. Only like a half bark. It was... No, you're the one of the good ones. The other ones make me want to jump. What do you mean by jump? Do they just like jump scare you or something? Give Inefa some glasses just for fashion. She's cute. I mean, okay, you know what? You make a fair point. I can be reasoned with. Looks good in glasses. Flynn's, I think that I think he'd look good in glasses, but I think he'd be the type to be, I'm too cool for glasses, so I'm not wearing them. Durin, I want to go monocle with his brother. Monocle brothers. No, jumping off something. Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad I'm one of the good ones, I guess. I don't know how I managed to deserve this title, but I appreciate it. There's a character who has glasses. Jehoda, I think her name is. Nefer. Somebody earlier said that they think they really want her to have glasses. So she's going in glasses, please. Do you think we're gonna count the little mask that she wears. So, oh geez, Columbina, she wears this little mask thing. She wears this little mask thing, you know? A little lacy thing. Do we think we count that as glasses, though? Because if it is, then the rumors say she's going to be a hydro unit, and that would be nice. That would be nice to have. We are in desperate need of hydro. I wish Nefer had glasses too, yeah. Yeah, I agree. She would look good in glasses. I'm gonna put Columbina there. We will have to decide on the Columbina weird little thing. If that counts as glasses. If that is to count as glasses. Okay, we got Varka. No. Varka would look good in glasses. He would look absolutely stunning in glasses. I don't know what her name is. She would also look very good in glasses. Alice. I'm gonna put her with Klee in the sense that she would break and or lose them. Because Albedo said, specifically in one of his voice lines about Klee, it's like, you know, I'm just glad that Klee is not yet as destructive as Alice is. Nicole Revan. That's Nicole. Okay, it's Nicole. This is Nicole. There we go. I know her name now. I will forget by tomorrow. Syndrome. I think she would look really good in some pair of glasses. I think she'd look good in a pair of glasses. Barco would look better if he was actually hairy side-eye Hoyos. If they gave him a little bit of extra hair. I don't actually know who this is. Who is that? Add a new row. Who? Question mark. Who's that? I know this is, what's her name? Or from the last summer event, I think they introduced us. I'm gonna put them there just for the simple fact that, I don't know much about them. It's just a statue, so I can't say. Senora, she's definitely the type who would not wear glasses if she had them. Dettore, I don't know. A monocle just kind of seems evil. Capitano. He would lose or break them, along with his life. Oh, geez, what's this guy's name again? I don't know. I think he would probably not wear them. Or he'd wear a monocle, because monocles are evil. This guy. I love Dottore. Okay, well, we can enjoy a character while also disliking what they do. We can enjoy a character while also disliking what they do. Okay, I don't think any of the shades would wear glasses. Because, they're gods. They could just fix their eyes whenever they want. Especially her. Actually, she might join the family and wear a monocle. The shades would just fix their eyes, but she would wear a monocle just for the aesthetic. She and her sons will wear the monocle for the aesthetic. Who is this again? I do not remember. This guy... Do not remember. Do not know. Do not remember. Dainsliff. Monocle. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bislector doesn't wear them. His mask is the glasses. That's Madame Ping is a young girl, or is that... No, wait, is that the other one that died, perchance? Would look good in glasses. Jet. Dun, 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 dun. Monocle. Would break or lose. That's Enjo. He has glass. Oh, wait, yeah, the guy in the suit does have glasses, doesn't he? Where did I put him? Where did I put... Okay, but what about the What about a monocle for the vibe? For the vibe. The monocle for the evil vibe. But we'll put him here. You're right, he does have glasses. And then this is just the elements, so we don't care about the elements. There's actually more glasses characters than I thought. That's 3, 6, 9, 11. I don't think he's going to be playable. I think there's a chance he's playable. Not monocle glasses. Yeah, I know. I remember seeing him now in the Inazuma Archon quest. Well, not in the Archon quest, but... What was that in? It was one of the quests in Inazuma where you see him. Alright, let's do the megas. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna switch screens. We're gonna have to do this a little bit quicker because it's already a little bit later. Pokemon Mega Evolves. Okay. Every mythical Pokemon, Pokemon Unite, Gen 1. I don't know if they have a pre-made Pokemon Mega Evolution. Pokemon Mega Symphony, Mega Brave Art. I think those are... Oh, Mega Evolution. And it does include the new ones. Okay. We'll talk about those then. There we go. It does include the new ones. So the tiers, we're gonna go with... Love this. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Meh. And no thanks. No thanks. There we go. So these are the tiers that we're working with. Do we have any other suggestions? Speed run tier list. I could probably... I have been staying up till 8:30 recently, so I can stay up... D-U... No. Make D-E... No. Okay. You know. Oh, jeez. What did I do? That was not what I wanted to do. Da-da-da-da. You... No. There we go. And it's in all caps because we know it's serious. Okay. Let's begin with the Mega Evolve tier list. Okay, so Venusaur, I was never super excited about Venusaur, even when it wasn't Mega Evolved. It's kind of meh or okay for me. I think it's cute. I think the Venusaur, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur line is cute, but I was never particularly attached to them. Mega Charizard. Now, I'm actually very attached to the dragon version of Mega Charizard. I like the Generation 6 anime, and I liked the Mega Charizard that Alon had. Even though people will say it's overrated, and I totally 100% understand, I am physically at least a little bit attached to the to the second, or the Dragon Charizard. I think they finally did it a little bit of justice in that case. This Charizard, meh. Just meh. Nothing particularly exciting. Most Megas are kind of meh for me, since they usually build off the old design instead of being consistent. Yeah. I mean, that's the way they kind of went with Mega designs, and I actually don't mind it too much, to be honest with you. Mega Evolution was my favorite gimmick that they did in this game. Oh, I guess physically attached was not the right way to put it. Mentally attached, I suppose, is the better way. Like, I like it because I like the Generation 6 manga. I like the Generation 6 anime. And therefore, I quite enjoyed when the Mega Charizard was on the screen. I thought Alon was a good character, and I am happy that he actually won the Pokemon League in that series. He was a very interesting character. I did like Alon as a character in the Pokemon Generation 6 anime. Blastoise. Mega Blastoise. I actually had a Mega Blastoise when I was playing Generation 6. Mega Blastoise is the one. Squirtle is the one that I picked, and I quite liked it. It did a fair bit of damage, and it was reasonably good, so I didn't mind having it. Me neither. But evolving doesn't sound right to me in that case. Yeah. Either way, I still think it's a very good where was it going? Where was it? I think it was the best gimmick. Like, the other ones was kind of, you know, like Z-moves in the next generation were like, why is this a thing? And then there's the Gigantamaxing, which was like way over the top. I actually get very uncomfortable when I look at Alakazam's Mega Evolution. I don't like Alakazam's Mega Evolution. It makes me not happy. It gives me the not happies. I'm moving this up so that, yeah, we can see pretty much all the Megas that we have access to. Mega Alakazam is not it does not give me the happies, guys. It does not give me the happy. Gengar. Some people would definitely say it's overrated, but I actually think it's a pretty neat Mega Evolution. I think it's pretty neat. You know, I think I'm even gonna go all the way into the what's it called? The God tier, or not the God tier, the very nice. I think that's nice. This Pokemon just makes me uncomfortable in general, so that is also going in there. It's also going in the Mega Kangaskhan. I find it interesting, but it is very, very boring, Mega Evolution. It's very boring, other than the little baby popping out and, you know, fighting beside its mother. It's really not that interesting at all. It's probably the most boring. Most boring. Gyarados. I don't know if I want to say meh, or I don't think ew is the right way for it either. Ew, yes, ew. I mean, it's okay. I've decided that I'm gonna put it in okay. To be fair, since Gen 7 is my Gen 6, Pokemon are mostly known for evolving their moves, So Z moves are kind of not logical. Are kind of the next logical step. Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't really like Z moves because if you happen to get unlucky and then you use it on the turn and the opponent uses protect or they happen to dig and they outspeed you, well then you just kind of wasted your Z move because you can only use one. Like, one in a battle. That's literally it, which is kind of sad and cheap if you ask me. I didn't like that part of Z moves. Like, you get one shot and it's over. It's game over. So I never ended up using them because I was like, what is the point? What is the point? Because if something goes wrong and it misses, unless I was in, like, serious danger, which I never felt I was in serious danger in that game. Like, I was able to, you know, beat most battles, very little problem in Generation 7. Granted, I can do that in most games. Like, there's very few Pokemon games where I ever struggle too much with the challenges that they add, but, you know, I didn't like Z moves. I didn't like Z moves. I thought it was neat, you know, finding the Z move crystals and all that, but beyond that, I really didn't. I really didn't like them. Also, you know, for the Mega Aerodactyl, it's too spiky. It makes me not happy. Makes me not happy. And there's a part of me that wants to say the Mewtwo's also go into there because they just... ick. they eh. Ampharos, I love how fabulous Ampharos's hair is. I never used Mega Ampharos in any of my games. I never had it, I never tried it. So I don't even know what it's like. Well, as someone who was Gen 9 and an idiot when I played it, I had to use a lot of them. Yeah. Or what was 9. Sorry, 9 when you played. I mean, that's fair. Unlike, Generation 8 added it so you could only Gigantamax in certain areas and Dynamax and everything in certain areas. And then the newest gen, what's it even called again? What's the special thing that you can do in this generation? What's the gimmick in this generation? I don't remember what it is. We won't worry about that. Okay, Scizor. Scizor, what do I think of Scizor? I think it's kind of okay. Who's gonna end up in Love This, I wonder? I know exactly who's ending up in Love This. There's probably 2 Pokemon ending up in there. Maybe 3. Heracross. Also, kinda, you know. Houndoom, bones on the outside, you know. I might actually give it a okay. Gen 9 gimmick is that you can change your oh, right. Yeah, I do remember that now. The Terra, whatever. Yeah, I don't use that much either, and you can only use it once. You can use it once in one situation, and then you have to go to the Pokemon Center to recharge it. Which is silly. Like, I wouldn't mind if there was, like, a cooldown on it instead. Like, one a battle, or maybe, like, one every particular number of turns. But, yeah, I don't use that much. I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest. My love this would be Victreebel and Bayonet. Yeah, Bayonet might end up there. I'm actually not seeing it on the list, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it on the list. Okay, who's this? Who's this? Tyranitar. Tyranitar. I didn't use its Mega Evolution because I didn't have one. But in Generation 7, I had a Tyranitar that I really loved, so. Or Generation 8, I had a Tyranitar that I really loved on my team. Blaziken. Where's Blaziken going? I think this is also going into very nice. I like Blaziken. Gardevoir. I do love Gardevoir. And the same thing with the Mawile. These are some of my favorite Pokemon. And I love that. Oh, geez. Actually, there's going to be a lot more. And I love this than I thought. Because I just remembered Absol also has a Mega Evolution. I forgot Absol has a Mega Evolution. I love that evolution. Meh, Aggron, meh. Meditine, it's another. You know. I think that Gen 9's gimmicks flavors competitions a lot more. Same with Gen 8. Yeah, fair enough. Because I would agree. I would agree, yeah. Because it adds a little more strategy to the game. Or at the very least, Gen 9, definitely. Because it adds more strategy to the game. Because you could be fighting, you know, a fire type and you're going to hit it with water type moves. And then it does its Terra Maxing or whatever it's called. And then it turns into a... it turns into a grass type, which will absolutely demolish your fire type or your water type. Adds, I think you're right. It does favor the more meta side of the competitions than the other ones. This is kind of meh. Like, it seems kind of just weird and bulky to have all that extra for, you know? Like, I'm all for very fluffy dogs and stuff, but this is a little extreme. The poor guy. When I was younger, I would imagine myself having a bayonet and Mimikyu if I was in the Pokemon trainer. Still kind of do. I mean, yeah, bayonet is really cool. I had an IV bred bayonet in Generation 6. Like, I bred it so that it would have really good stats and everything. And I absolutely loved that little baby. These three, I did that with all of them. I did that with all of them. All of these 3 Pokemon were IV bred, and I'm gonna have to add Absol to that last list because absolutely, ha 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 ha. I'm super cringy, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Garchomp, it's kind of an ooh no for me. Mega Bayonet is so cool, yeah. We stand a good Mega Bayonet. Also, Lucario. Lucario, I didn't IV bred because I had a shiny. But it ended up with really good stats anyway, so... I didn't care. I didn't care. Abomasnow, also an you know. I don't know why they did this. I didn't like Abomasnow. Another one, Beedrill, also ending up there. Pidgeotto, it's kind of meh. I think this was kind of goofy, to be honest, so I'm gonna put it in Love It. The Slowbro or the Slowking or whatever. Whichever one Mega Evolves, I don't remember. Which one is... It's Slowking is the final evolution, I think. But it's goofy. And I like that. I like that. And speaking of not liking, Steelix. I feel bad. But Steelix is always a Pokemon that's got me kind of like, no. Absolutely not. We don't like Steelix in this household, I'm sorry. It fits its name at least, it definitely is a snow abomination. I agree. It's scary. I don't like it. I don't like. What's it called? Sceptile. I don't mind Sceptile. This is another Pokemon that was heavily featured in the Generation 6 anime, and I quite liked the character that was the trainer of the Mega Sceptile. I quite liked him. He was a reoccurring character as well, so, yeah, no, I like the Sceptile. We need goofy, cool, cute, and elegant to balance each other out. Yes, exactly. That, or you go absolutely ham into Goofy. All of them need to be balanced out except for Goofy. If you go all the way into Goofy, you're gonna love this. I have changed my mind. I have changed my mind. It's so goofy. I have to. On the complete other scale, Swampert, I almost want to say but I think I'm gonna put it in meh. Actually. I don't know. It's nothing incredible, but it doesn't give me as much discomfort as some of the other Pokemon in the category. So that's what we're gonna go with, and I'm gonna match the Sableye there. Mega Sableye doesn't look like it really even exists. Mega Sableye looks like it could just be a Sableye evolution, really. If I'm gonna be completely honest, it's only a 2-stage, so it could have got another evolution. And not had a Mega. Sharpedo. Honestly, I feel like Sharpedo was a little over-designed even. You're harder than me. I feel bad ranking so many solo. I just have to be honest. Truthful, Honest and truthful. And the honest and truthful part of me says that Sharpedo is over-designed, and so is the camera. Altaria, Mega Altaria, that's ending up in a I love this, though, because I love Mega Altaria. It's like a cloud of doom. A cloud of doom. Do you guys like the cloud of doom? It's a doom cloud. In Mega Sableye's favor, most of Megas barely look like evolutions. Well, I think some of them do. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. Most of them do look like, yes. Fair enough. But. This one is too plain, At least the other ones tried to add more to it, I guess. Than just... Well, I guess that's what... You know what? Don't listen to me. Gwaylee or Gay... I don't... What even is this? I know exactly what it is. But I don't know what it is. I forget its name. But yeah, no, this one makes me uncomfortable as well. Mega Altaria is dressed like a fabulous grandma. And I will be loving that fabulous grandma. I love that fabulous grandma. She's the best fabulous grandma I have ever seen. Agree to disagree. I think more or less of him. I think more or less on him, and you don't. Yeah. I mean, yeah, agree to disagree. I perfectly agree with that. There was something else I was gonna say. Vaguely related. Oh, right, story. So, Generation 7 when you got to do the ultra wormhole hunting where you could find like shiny Pokemon easier. So, or there was a increased chance of finding shiny Pokemon. I had so many shiny Altaria. I don't know how many I had. Maybe I'll boot up the game to see how many I had, but I have at least 3 or 4 shiny Altaria on that game. I said less is more. Yes, okay. I mean, I figured it was something along those lines, but I get tied up in the words sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Mega Altaria would put on an opera show in her house while letting you try some liquor. Yeah. In the contest, the contest lady, the lady who does the contest in the Hoenn games, I don't remember what her name was, but she'd mega evolve her Altaria on stage when you get to the master class. And I was like, absolutely, queen. We love that. Who are you again? It's kinda meh. The crescent moon of doom. Crescent moon of doom. I'm putting it up here now because I like the crescent moon of doom. The crescent moon of doom. I like that now, so we're doing that. Mega, oh geez, what's it called? Who I really like Steven Stone, so I like the Mega Metagross. I like the Mega Metagross. Anime! Steven had a shiny Mega Metagross. He had a shiny Metagross, which was really cool. It was all silver and shiny. Very pretty. These two, Latios and Latias. Metagross, I think. Yeah, Metagross. Hey, nerdy girl is on. Hi. Yeah, we're doing something like not at all what you would expect. Welcome, Cavern Slater. Welcome. How's it going? If you are confused, that is okay because I am also confused because I broke everything. Anyways, hope you like Pokemon. Hope you like Pokemon. We also got the primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre. I actually do really like these, to be honest. I do really like these. They bring me happy. They bring me happy chemicals into my brain. Looks like Pokemon. It is Pokemon. Latios and Latios Megas look so similar. I can't tell which is which. Yeah, I think they basically are the same. The only difference is the pose, to be completely honest with you. Now, I know that the Pokemon are very similar looking just in nature, but I wish that they added like a slightly different color between the two of them so that you could tell the difference. Haven't played since Gen 2, but sure, that's okay. That's okay. These are the Mega Evolutions. These are the Mega Evolutions of the Pokemon. And maybe that means absolutely nothing to you, but it's a Generation 6 gimmick, and they're bringing it back in the new gen, so that's very exciting. Well, I guess it's not the new gen, but the newest game. Yep. You don't have to fully understand what's going on. All you need to know is that I love these, and these are gross. They should have taken this opportunity to make them more distinctive. Yeah. I don't know. There's only so much you could really do, though, I suppose. Or, wait. Right, we're talking about the Latios. Yeah, I would have liked to see a slightly different color on the two of them. Or something, so that you could tell the difference between them. Yeah, or give them something to make them look more different. Now, I know they probably wanted them to be basically the same so they could use the same model in both games, because of course, if you remember, we could do the flying around thing on them. Like, you could use the Poke Flute or something, or some kind of flute to summon them, and then you'd fly onto their back and fly around the Hoenn region, which I actually quite like that. Like, you could up and down and fly around, and woo! It was good. Like, I did quite like that. But, yeah, I would have liked to see the Latios twins a little different. Rayquaza. Now, it might seem like a cheap place to put it, because who doesn't like this Mega Dragon, though? Let's be real. This is... When it comes to being... like, going all the way directly into cool, you put all your points into cool and maybe a couple into elegant, because I do think it's a bit of an elegant design as well, but you put all your points into cool. Although admittedly its in-game model does not really do it justice. Let me be real. The in-game model does not do it justice. Baniri, it's okay. Gallade, it's very nice. Audino, I think Audino is very... I decided to put it in Love It. I decided to put Audino in Love It. Diancie, this is also going in I Love It. Victreebel, it's going in I Love It. And that's partly only because the picture that you showed me of its face upside down. I mean, we need equally as many goofy Pokemon as we need more elegant, cool, and cute ones. Yes, okay, that makes sense. We need to balance out the equality of cool, goofy, and elegant. Yes, and cute. I think they generally managed to get a pretty good balance of them, but I understand what you're saying. It needs to be a perfect balance. Like Thanos level, perfectly balanced, as it should be. Thanos level. Perfectly balanced. It looks so happy to exist. Yeah. In a weird way, it does. That I probably would have put it in if I didn't see that picture. Actually, I think I've never been particularly attached to Dragonite, but I think the wings on its head are kind of goofy. So I like that. And then Hawlucha, it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Yeah. So that is the tier list. Those are the Mega Evolutions. Very much fun. I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to play Genshin today, but I kind of goofed up, and me fixing that would take a pretty substantial amount of time, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know exactly how. Okay, well, I have a pretty good idea how I would fix it. It would be me having to unplug that and plug it into this so that it does not root through the computer. I think they didn't change enough on Dragonite. Yeah, I mean, you make a fair point, but a lot of them didn't change much, so... Either way, I like the feathery wings. They give me happy in at least some senses. Could we all be a little upset about it? Yeah, sure. We can be upset or we can be happy. In the end, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as some say. So I behold those fluffy wings and I say, you know what? Good enough. I like. Anyways, game over. Yeah. It's the game over. I feel like I managed to make some of your latest streams have a Pokemon focus section. You have. Not that I complain too much, because I do like Pokemon. I do like Pokemon. It's been quite a while since I've spent much time playing Pokemon or doing anything, because I spend all my time on Genshin at this point. But, you know, I do like Pokemon, and one of these days I should do an actual Pokemon stream of some kind. At some point in the future. Yeah, but hopefully by next Friday or Tuesday, I will be fixed the PlayStation and get it properly connected, because it's very inconvenient how it happened. I have to unplug it and put the cable from over here into the back of that to turn it on so that it's not rooted through the computer. Because that is literally the issue that it is. It needs to not have to be rooted through the computer. Basically. For me to be able to actually see what's going on now. It's really inconvenient and it takes a lot of effort. Either way, that's the end of the stream. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out and spending a little bit of your time here. I had fun at least. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys had fun or not, but it was very fun. Bye, Jojo. Had a great mega non-shiny Lucario fill. Great mega non-shiny Lucario filled dreams. But I have a shiny Lucario, the Mega Lucario. I think I said this, and this is the last thing that I'm going to say is Mega Lucario, when it's shiny, is not a nice yellow color like its, you know, shiny non-Mega counterpart. It turns a sickly green. It turns a sickly green when it Mega Evolves, which is absolutely atrocious. And I would love to use the Mega Lucario, and I did. I did use the shiny Mega Lucario, but every time I Mega Evolved, I was like, look at that color. Yes, it was a bit of a sad color, to be honest, but I will have Lucario-filled dreams, yes. I will dream of nothing but Mega Lucario. My world of Pokemon with Mega Lucario, anyways. And that's why I hope your dreams are free from that shiny, and it's only the pretty blue. Ah, I see, I see. But I still just like shiny, though. It's sparkly. It's sparkly. Anyways, goodbye, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the future. Bye-bye.